Hey, Lighthouse Community Church. I would say it's good to see you, but I can't see you. You can only see me. I'm here in my office in Louisville, Kentucky at Southern Seminary, but I wanted to say a brief hello and to give you a feel for what we're going to be talking about together this summer. And what we thought would be helpful for you is stories of God's love in real difficulty. I've been dwelling a lot, especially in the Old Testament narratives and especially in the book of 1st and 2nd Samuel. And so what I wanted to show you was that the folks in the Bible didn't know the end of their story. And so their prayers and their tears and their response to difficulty was real. And we learned something from the endurance and the hope that they modeled. So we're going to be looking specifically at the lives of Hannah, and we're going to see how she endured. We're going to see Samuel, how he walked alone and was called by God. We're going to look at Jonathan and see how it was a costly friendship that he readily volunteered for. And then we're going to look at David's life as well. We're going to see that he was faithful when hunted and also fell into sin and how he responded to that. All of that in the context of difficulties that they weren't in charge of, but we do know who was in charge of it. And God, who was in charge of it, was beckoning them and drawing them and blessing them in deep ways, not because of the affliction or not despite the affliction, but actually through the affliction. So we'll talk about what all that means together. Because folks, you and I don't know the end of our story either. And so our prayers and tears and our wanderings are real. And thankfully, we do know the storyteller. And so we're going to look to him together on very practical things in our lives for us to endure with hope and faith and trust as these saints did of old. So I hope that sounds good to you. Thank you again for your welcome last year, or I guess it was 2 years ago now. My family felt so very welcomed by you, and they look forward to seeing you all again. So we'll see you this summer.